Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have a really cheeky collection of Christmas card components. This one is Hunkydory Humor Christmas Crackers 8x8 paper pad. Of course, the card topper set and the adorable, scoreable mirie cardstock. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, they make really fun and funny cards just like this one. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. Let's take a look at this cute paper pad. Well, first let's take a look at the card toppers, okay? There's 32 sheets, and you're getting 4 sheets of, and then 4 times 8, so you're getting 4 sheets of 8 different designs. All right, so I'm going to have you pause to read these because I cannot read all of them. I will point out that there's gold foiling on these, there's borders included, and also just like these little round extra little greetings. Super cute. I love this one. You're so last season. And then there's, remember, you're getting 4 of each of these. And I think they're very cheeky. I think they're cute and they're funny. All right, here's another one. This is the one that's on the giveaway card. And then I have another one showing this one with a cat on it. So definitely pay attention. The borders, extra little greeting there. All right, different style here. And I was just telling Jeanette, who's filming for me today, where it says get your hiding places ready. It's carol singers season. So considering this is from the UK, carol singers, we call them Christmas carolers here in the States. And I have a very vivid memory of being about 12 years old and my mom and I home, and the front living room curtains were open and we were in our pajamas walking from one part of the house to the other, and there was suddenly about a half a dozen carol singers on our porch, and my mom said, "Ah, duck," and we hit the ground, and we were crawling around on the ground laughing hysterically because there were Christmas carolers right outside our window, and I'm sure they absolutely saw us. There's no way that they didn't. But my mom was like, I will not answer at the door in my pajamas. So yeah, I get this one. Yeah, just really cute and fun. Okay, pause to read. And then there's this one, using this one in a card example. Okay, oops, I got that one. And then this one, I love these borders at the bottom. And then, oh, we still have more. This one. And then finally, this one, also using this one up here on a card. Okay, so now, oh yeah, now here is the coordinating 8x8 paper pad. This is double-sided. I'm just gonna do a little flip through like this. I love the Santa hats. And then here's the like wood grain with the snow on it. The Christmas gifts, the stars, the cute gingham. And then I was trying to figure out what these were, okay? These are the little hats that are in the Christmas crackers, the little paper hats. And then the little strings of lights. And the holly, that's really pretty too. And then you've got this red like knit sweater pattern. And then this really fun circles with, of course, the snow on the back. And then snowflakes. All right, and then for the, oh, and I didn't tell you on this one, you're getting 48 sheets, 4 of 12 different designs. And then we've got our Christmas crackers mirie section, so it coordinates so nicely. This is awesome for all of your Christmas cards. This one is a really nice shade of blue, and then the green and the very Christmas red and gold. And then this really beautiful coppery color. You're getting 2 of each of these. And this is, I believe this is a dark plum, and then black. And this is more of a matte color. And then this really fun lime green. Okay, we've got you. And then this one was 16 sheets, 2 of 8 different colors. let's jump right back into this one, you guys. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. I'm gonna let that kind of not get blurry there. And this one has a special little closure with a little penguin. And we're gonna open that up, and then it has a great little place for you to write your message. So the closure works because one of those little borders that was on there, I only glued it here and here. Okay, so 5 inches by 6.5 inches. I first matted it with dark blue mirie, then the snowflake paper. Then I took the border and I just glued it at the top and the bottom. And then this piece right here. Okay, let's look at that. That is the nested arch die. And I took 2 sizes, this one and this one. And I die cut one from the mirie and one from the little light blue paper. And then I glued one on top of the other. This is slick paper, so instead of using glue, you might want to use double stick tape to secure it. I used my scoreboard to score that 1/2 inch. And then just make sure that it flips in both directions, okay? It's kind of a hinge. And then put a little bit more of that snow paper here, and then there's a little scrap right here. And then when you close that, you just tuck that right under, just barely under there. So it just kind of keeps it closed. And then I foam taped this little guy on this side and foam taped that. So for foam tape, you guys, we have our giant wheel of foam tape, 150 feet or 50 yards of continuous 1/2 inch wide foam tape. A really good deal. It's about 20 bucks and it's gonna last you a really long time. So that's Debbie and my favorite little tool to have. So how we work our giveaway cards. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so all you have to do to participate is hop on over to our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. If you're watching this on our Paper Wishes webisode page at paperwishes.com, hop on over to YouTube, find our Paper Wishes channel there, and then all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, then like this video with a thumbs up, and then leave us a comment. And then after about a week, we'll reply, congratulations, YouTube username blank, and give that person instructions on how to claim their card within 7 days. Some of you have been waiting a long time. You got to collect it within 7 days. And then, let's see what else. Oh yeah, it's a good idea if you hit that notification bell at the top right-hand corner. It lets you know when we're reaching out to you and leaving you a message. So that's very helpful. And we do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday video, and you would need to participate separately in each one of those videos by liking and commenting and being a subscriber to our channel. So yes, I hope somebody claims this. All right, this next one, you guys, uses that cute little kitty. And if any of you have a cat and you have a computer, you probably know what this is referring to. Wish you a very Merry Christmas, and then it's just gobbledygook under that because, of course, the kitty is stepping all over the keys. So for this one, you guys, I used our circles and scallops cutting die with the gold mirie and the lime green mirie. And then I used a little silver mini brad right here, also available at Paper Wishes. And you just turn it like this. And then you get a little white cardstock right there, and then some of that cute Christmas plaid that I showed you. And you're just gluing the plaid to the mirie, and then some solid white cardstock right there so you can leave a message. Then I just glued the little greeting there. And then this one is just the smaller scallop in that lime green. And then I just glued this topper to the scalloped circle. Held those together so that they were centered on each other. And then I just went ahead and used my 1/8 inch hole punch right there, threaded in that little mini brad. You can see it on the back. And if you wanted to, you could put another piece of paper back there, another scallop, and cover that up. And then I used some gingham ribbon. I chose the light green one. I thought it went really nicely. And it just makes a cute little swing card. Very, very simple to do. Okay, next, you guys, this one is a 5 by 6.5 inch, and I covered the top part of the card with gold mirie. And the bottom part, this is a great one for using kind of bits and pieces and scraps. I just took a 2-inch wide strip of the red dot and then one of those cute little borders, and I glued it there. This is all happening below this square. I'll tell you how big the square is. That should help. That's a 5-inch square. And then cut the holly paper down to 4 3/4 of an inch. and glued that there. And then I foam taped the little Santa topper to the center, and then foam taped the little greeting below it. And then in each corner, I used these red mirror Jewel Dazzle stickers, and I just used my little jewel picker to pick those up and then to place them easily. And yeah, this is just a really fun traditional Santa one with a cute little sense of humor. Christmas Eve training in progress. Eat, drink, and be merry. All right, this last one, if I can find it, here we go. For this last one, you guys, I took a little 5x5 card, and I noticed we've been out of 5x5 cards for a while at Paper Wishes. I think they're just on reorder. So, I mean, you can absolutely take a 5x6.5-inch card, just cut it into a 5x5 square, which is what I did. And then I put it on my paper trimmer. And I just went from the top corner, put it in my paper trimmer like this, the top, and then just went all the way down from one corner to the next and cut this part away, right? That's what I got, this part. All right, so when you just cut that away, right? And then to make this piece right here, I just took the leftover piece and I used it as a pattern like this. I just took that Santa paper and then I just cut this edge here at an angle about 1/4 inch shorter than this triangle. So you just cut this part right here 1/4 inch smaller, and then that fit perfectly right there. Glued that in place. Did the same thing on this side. And we've got our cute little ski sweater kind of there. And then on this one, I took another card, cut it down. This is a little 4-inch square. I did some matting here with the green mirie cardstock, foam taped the topper to the center of it. On the inside, same thing, some of the green mirie, another little piece that was sort of just a scrap left from this sweater paper, foam taped the greeting. Down here, used another scrap of the mirie, and then the little border, I foam taped that there. Then on the back of this, you guys, now you could either glue or use tape. And I just like using like the super strong tape or the extra sticky tape. They're both listed below the video on our Paper Wishes webisode page. So I'm going to take this off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to shut this, and then you're just going to make sure that this is centered on your card like this. And you want to make sure that right here is not getting caught up right there. So that's how I did it that way. Make sure it's all stuck down. And then you've got this fun little interactive card with flaps. It is so easy to make. There you go. All right. So you guys, super fun, super cheeky cards. If humor is your thing for your Christmas cards, this is the collection to buy. And if you're just getting started on your Christmas cards, these are quick, these are easy to put together. So definitely check out our money saver that's right there on the right hand side if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. All the items are listed down below the video, as well as full color photos of all the projects. If you're watching us over on YouTube, hey, it'd be great if you would subscribe to our channel. It helps our small company grow. Then just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page so you can see the money saver. And don't forget, you guys, participate in our card giveaway. That would be really fun. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.